Hello Aries, welcome to your mid-January reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you. Now this reading will hold true from the 15th to the 31st of January and it is a general reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm getting an oracle card out for you, which will be followed by a moonology, and then we will get into your tarot, where I will look at your general energy, love as well as career. Now, your oracle card is the Art of Seduction. I have never got this card. I mean, I've only used this deck, 3 times. So I will have to refer to the book regardless. But let's get to your moonology first. Too many. All right. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Nice. All right, Aries. Getting to your oracle card, number 14, which adds up to a 5, which talks about change. But it says, love, passion, seduction. We see an elegantly dressed couple, the woman close to the man as she whispers something in his ear. Is she talking about love? What kind of secrets is she telling him? In her red jeweled gown, the woman is aware of her powers of seduction. She uses beauty and passion. She tempts all of his senses, from the scent of a fragrant bloom to a soft touch on his cheek. There is incredible power in her gentle words and delicate caress. Now, you have to remember that there is no gender in tarot. There is only energy. And we are all born with divine feminine and masculine energies within us, the yin and the yang, so to speak. So maybe this is asking you to tap into your feminine side, regardless of your gender. Maybe this is someone coming in towards you when it comes to love. Now, we are looking at your general and career energies as well, but I do feel like love will be a heavy focus here. But we will get into it once we pull your tarot. As for your moonology, show the world the real you. That card speaks for itself, but we will see what this could be talking about. Now, I'm going old school. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot because I missed using it. It's such a beautiful deck. I think it's one of the best decks ever created. And that's saying something because there are so many out there. All right. The star. Interesting. Full moon in Aquarius. And the star is an Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have it heavily in your chart. The Hermit. 2 major arcana. And the Empress almost flipped. All right. We do have Mercury going retrograde in Aquarius on the 14th. That's going to cause havoc in communication, especially with friends and communities. I said communication, and we have the 8 of Wands and the Empress. She did want to come out after all. All right. 8 of Wands, the Empress, and the Justice card for career. I like that. I really like that. All right, let's get you 3 cards for love, and then we will clarify. I'm sorry I sound like this. I've been sick for a while. Oh, beautiful. Aries. Oh, wow. That's amazing. The Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. That is like the perfect love reading, love spread right there. All right, let's talk about your main cards before we clarify. I'm just going to adjust my camera real quick. There we go. Now, for your general energy, we have the Star, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. With the Star card, I feel like there is a hope. There is a wish that you are holding on to. There is a bit of healing that is involved. Whenever I get the Star card, I always get that feeling that once you're done healing and once you're done realizing your worth is when all your wishes will come true. I know it's a very basic statement, but that's the only thing that pops into my head whenever I see the Star card. With the Hermit, I feel like you've been doing that healing work. You've gone within and you've been seeking inner wisdom. And I like how they're right next to each other because you see the light radiating off of this woman and you see the light of the star. So light for me talks about not only epiphanies, but it talks about inner wisdom and knowing your worth, knowing who you are. And only once you know who you are is when you realize if your wishes are what you truly need or what it is that you simply want. There's a big difference. With the King of Wands, I feel like you are standing in your power because you're a fire sign, you're a cardinal fire sign, and the King of Wands is someone who takes charge. It's someone who is very passionate about what he or she wants and goes after it. So let's see, let's clarify. I'm using the little animal deck for clarifications. Let's clarify the star. Why is it here? Justice again. You're hoping for some kind of fairness. You're hoping for something to be equal again, something to finally make sense. Maybe the scales were not tipped in your favor. We still don't know what this is regarding, but it very well could be your career since we have justice here as well. Maybe something was unbalanced. We will get a bridging energy. Let's clarify the Hermit, Ace of Wands. You know what I said about knowing what it is that you truly need and not what it is that you want? I think once you went through this period of inner reflection, you realized your priorities. You realized, you filtered out your wishes, if that makes sense. Because once we understand the power of manifestation, it's like the world is our oyster, right? And we feel like we can manifest anything and everything that our heart desires. But the sign of maturity is understanding where to put that energy. What kind of manifestation process to put your energy into. Because the universe is benevolent. The universe will give you whatever it is that you truly want if your vibrations match your manifestation, that is. But I'm getting this strong feeling that you have grown. 2021 was an awful year, and I feel like your wishes have leveled up a little bit, you know. Let's clarify the King of Wands, the Lovers. How beautiful. Well, it could be related to career as well as love, if you ask me. Maybe in the past, like I said, things were not balanced. You were seeking that balance and you realized what you truly wanted in love as well as in your work. And once that epiphany came about, I think it gave you like tunnel vision. You know what I mean? It's like you knew, it's like, I'm surprised the Chariot isn't here. It's like a horse with blinders on. It's like you knew exactly where you wanted to go. And because of that clarity, I feel like there was determination. And with the Lovers card, well, this could be very well regarding a relationship. Maybe Five of Wands. Maybe you realized what it is that you didn't want in a partner. Maybe there was heartbreak right before this. Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. Honestly, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords are three cards that are nonsensical in the tarot. Please excuse me, but they make absolute no sense to me. Because, okay, the Five of Wands in the original Rider-Waite shows five people fighting or training with sticks. Okay, if they're training, well and good. But that is not the traditional meaning of the card. The traditional meaning of the card is competition. It's arguments. It's conflict. Why fight with sticks? You know what I mean? It's like fighting for the heck of fighting. There's no baseline. There's no spine. I'm sorry about the noise. It's cloudy, so everything's echoing. Anyway, I feel like since these are crossing cards, these were your challenges, the challenges that you faced in your energy, whether it was work or career or work or love. But whatever conflict there was and whatever sneakiness there was with the Seven of Swords right here, because you see the fox represents sneaky energy. Maybe it was someone who was, 1 foot in, 1 foot out constantly when it came to your relationship. I feel like that is the energy you are kicking out the door. That tunnel vision I was talking about, I feel like you know what your goal is, you know what you want to go after, and all of this nonsense is out the door for you. Because you see how beautiful your base cards are, and the challenge cards, like I said, they're nonsense. I'm going to get one more. Mother of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you are realizing your power. You're realizing, again, I'm surprised the Magician isn't here, but it's like you're understanding that you are the creator of your reality. And if you want to kick nonsensical energies out the door, you very well can. You don't have to depend upon anybody else to do it for you or to come in correctly. You know, once you refine your energy is when you attract more polished energy towards you. And that is, I think, one of the major lessons that you have learned coming into the new year. And I think that's wonderful. All right. Let's get to career. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, wow. The Eight of Wands talks about communication and it talks about travel. Now, the Three of Swords right on top of the Eight of Wands is screaming Mercury retrograde to me. Because as we know, Mercury retrograde messes up communication. It, creates issues in travel plans. It causes delays. It causes hiccups. So we'll see. Why is the Empress here? The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, I feel like, is one of the most appropriate cards for jumping into the new year, leaving something behind and setting intentions to start something new. So there is a possibility that something in the past didn't work out when it came to your work. Now, whether this was because some travel plans got upset, or it was a phone call that you received, or a conversation that you had that broke your heart, or just brought you immense pain. We will get bridging energies and we will see. Why is the Justice card here? A few of you may be in the legal field. Page of Pentacles. Being willing to learn, being willing to not start afresh, the Hanged Man, but willing to understand that you don't know everything, willing to be a student again. And the Ace of Swords. Aries, I feel like whatever this was in the past, you're leaving it behind. Whether this was leaving a particular job, whether it was, closing down a business, whatever it could be, or maybe it was even dissolving a partnership. I mean, I do see three people here with the Three of Swords, so take it how it resonates. But I feel like you're leaving that behind. And with the Empress card, you're starting something new. You're putting your energy into something new and nurturing it. Because you remember I said leaving something behind, starting something new with the Two of Wands. The new that you are beginning is laced with the truth. Is laced with your authenticity. Because the Ace of Swords, like I said, is that epiphany that comes about realizing what you want to put your energy into. And with the Justice card, again, maybe a part of the star energy, that wish that you had, maybe a part of that wish was to move up from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles when it comes to your career. You know what I mean? Because the Page of Pentacles goes to the Knight of Pentacles, goes to the Queen of Pentacles. So there is an upgrade or a promotion, so to speak. So I feel like once you start following your authenticity, and with the Hanged Man, it's really interesting how the Hanged Man and the Justice card for me are kind of mirroring each other right now, because, and the Ace of Swords also, because the Justice card talks about fairness. Okay, it talks about balancing both sides of the scale. How can you do that? You do that by suspending yourself and by understanding the problem from both sides. By shifting your focus, putting yourself in the other energy's shoes and seeing both sides of the coin before making a decision. And that is that Ace of Swords energy. It's that authentic truth that helps you make a decision. Now, this could have come about in the shape of a conversation, or maybe it was just some internal reflecting that you did with the Hermit here. So let's get one more card to cap this off. But I feel like the Six of Pentacles, that's beautiful. I feel like whatever wasn't working for you, once you remove that from your energy and make space for something new to come, because that is the most basic law of nature. In order to receive something new, you need to get rid of the old, right? You need to weed out weeds in order to make room for flowers to grow. Am I right? So, flowers to grow. Wait, that was random. And I just noticed these flowers here. There is an energy coming in that will help you balance those scales, because the Six of Pentacles can very well be looked at as the minor arcana of the Justice card. It's that energy of two people putting in the same amount of work to achieve results, balanced scales. It's also a card of generosity. So if there was some kind of partnership you left behind, I would look forward to a new energy coming your way, someone who matches your frequency. All right. Now, let's get to love. The Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Seven of Wands. Whatever this Knight of Cups is, I feel like you're not ready to receive him or her. There's a wall up. Or it could be flip-flopped. We'll see. We have the Two of Swords atop the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Chariot. You remember I said I'm surprised the Chariot isn't here? It's finally showed up. Now, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot together is very Cancerian energy. And I feel like we have a full moon in Cancer actually happening on the 17th. That's going to be one emotional full moon. I'm a Cancer sun, trust me, I know. But I feel like either there is an offer of love that you wish to make at this time. And whoever you are wishing to make this offer to has a wall up. They're being defensive. They are not very receptive of your energy. Or this is something coming in for you and you're, again, putting a wall up because you feel like either you can do better, or you remember what I said about having that tunnel vision, knowing what you want. Maybe this offer coming in, especially with the art of seduction, maybe there is an energy coming in who looks good on paper, but you're not feeling it. You know what I mean? Let's see, again, with the Ten of Pentacles, like I said, it looks good on paper. But with the Two of Swords crossing it, your intuition is blocking you from moving forward with this. Because you see, there is an eclipse on this card. And whenever there is an eclipse, it talks about blocked intuition. Because the moon rules our emotions and our intuition. It rules Cancer. So I feel like your mind is not ready for whatever this is. I wonder why the Chariot and the Queen of Cups are here. I'm going to get bridging energies. Judgment. Something from the past. Something from the past coming about. And not coming about the way you want it to come about. The Emperor. Yeah. Again, you see how beautifully both the eclipses are right next to each other here. It's like you don't have the truth. There's something missing. There's something hidden. And you're not being able to make this decision. I want a crossing card for the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. The Hermit again. I feel like whatever this is, there may have been a time when you felt like you wanted this. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, this is what I'm getting. This was probably something that you wished for, something that you were hoping for. And when it finally did come about, it was a weak energy. And even if it wasn't weak, it's like your gut was telling you that it's not right. It was laced with confusion. It was laced with, or it will be laced with, a lot of doubt. And with the Hermit card, you remember the reflection I talked about earlier, the self-reflection. This is so beautiful to me. The Queen of Cups and the Chariot, you are realizing that your love language is different now. It's not what it used to be. And you're holding out for the correct offer. That's what I'm getting. And with the Emperor, because remember I told you with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you're realizing your power. You're realizing what it is that you truly need and not what you want. And with the Emperor card, I feel like that is just cementing this energy. Because even though your base cards are fantastic, they're beautiful. If I hadn't pulled clarifiers, I'd be like, wow, this is amazing. You know, there's love coming in, there's a beautiful family life, there's all of that. But the clarifiers have thrown that energy way off. But with the Chariot and the Emperor, who rides the Chariot? The Emperor does, right? So I feel like you're taking control of your love life. You're not letting things happen to you, you're making them happen for yourself. And like I mentioned earlier, you're filtering out energies. You know what I mean? And with Show the World the Real You, I feel like a part of you has changed. Because as human beings, we're constantly evolving, right? You are finally showing people who you truly are. Maybe a part of you was wearing your heart on your sleeve. Maybe a part of you was overly sensitive. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But maybe now, again, I'm surprised the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords aren't here. But that's the energy I'm getting. It's like you're cutting out the BS and going after what it is that you need, not what you want. You know? But lovely reading. Quite powerful and quite sure. You're in a very sure kind of energy, or you will be coming into the rest of this month. But I think Mercury retrograde is not going to affect you as badly as you may think. I think you have everything under control with the Chariot and the Emperor here. That's really good to see. Just watch your emotions and your feelings a little bit around the 17th of January. The Cancer full moon will be a weepy one. But yeah, great reading. I like this for you, Aries. Have a wonderful rest of the month. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.